everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm Don. I'm doing a gift request. Farm Daddy, aka Robert, that's gaining a head of steam of its own in the comments, your screen name, and the aka Robert. But Robert, thank you for this gift, and for this request of the group I don't think I've ever heard a song from, unless it made its way onto like radio when I was a kid or something. I don't know them, and it's Pussycat. And the name of the song is My Broken Souvenirs. So I don't think I've ever heard this unless it showed up in a movie or when I was a kid. I don't know. But Robert had sent me the link to or requested that I do like the lyric video. But those tend to be from other channels, and can be copyright problems, and usually not, but it's a risk. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to give it my best shot and see, decipher what it is that they're saying, but I'll post the lyrics in the description box below so that you can see what the lyrics are, because Robert said that there may be some issue with being able to decipher the lyrics. So let's see what we've got here. And they're a Dutch band. The only thing I know about them is they're a Dutch band. That's it. They're from the Netherlands somewhere. Here we go. Very country.
For each moment of tears, I still had my souvenirs, cherished in a pocket full of dreams. I could hold, see you again.
Wonder what happened.
But when I've been crying today, through my memories away, something died as I cried for my broken souvenirs. Can I reach for the sun? Find a I belong. Now you're one of my broken souvenirs.
I have mixed thoughts on the concept of broken souvenir. Because like a souvenir is something you collect. You know, you go on vacation, you grab a souvenir. You go to Niagara Falls, you go to wherever, and you get a souvenir. So is this guy like a toy boy? Because she's obviously hurting. So, all right, let's see how it's developed.
If you need me again, there's no way you really can. Tasted pieces never make a home. And if you leave your room on some windy afternoon, try to see where all the pieces flew. It was hard to get on since my memories were gone. But if you ever see me again, I can. I've been crying today, through my memories away. Something died as I cried for my broken
very unique harmonies there too. I wonder that if there weren't like Dutch colloquialisms in there, like colloquial expressions where like finding a place in the sun. She wants to find a place in the sun. And I actually have heard that expression before, but I never thought much about it. Maybe you just want a really warm place. I mean, obviously, literally, the sun is not hospitable. But that was juxtaposed with, now he's just another broken souvenir. Because I get the image, when I think of a broken souvenir too, almost I get the sense of her purposely breaking them. But the notion of a souvenir, as I said earlier, is just something that you collect. But she sounds too heartbroken for that to have been its meaning. Yeah, Farm Daddy, wow, man, you're putting this one to me. This isn't quite Josh Ritter-like. And her memories were gone, and she was crying. Yeah, so we never really did learn. But I mean, I love that open-ended part of songs and storytelling where you're left to fill in the pieces as best you can. And I've learned not to make too many assumptions in life, which I won't go into. But I've just learned, as far as the product of thought going, sometimes you do make reasonable assumptions as far as what is most likely meant by a given thing. But this is one where, I mean, she's just heartbroken because her relationship didn't work out. She's got a picture of the guy, as I recall in the song, and but no longer does it matter. So, but I liked her. It kind of reminded me a little bit of ABBA. Isn't ABBA like from the Netherlands somewhere? Were they Swedish or something? But at times I felt like echoes of that kind of harmony in that era. But very different, obviously very country in this one. I really like the soothing tempo of it too. So goodness, can I even rate this song even though I didn't fully get it? You know, just the juxtaposition of those two ideas. She wants to find a place in the sun. I guess that's just a place of warmth, a place of, metaphorically speaking, safety, I suppose, or a place where she's not in pain. But she's crying because it's just too hard. And the number that immediately popped into my head was an 8.8. And even though I didn't fully get it, I mean, I got the gist of it. It's a heartbreak song. But I like the experience of being made to wonder, of trying to find it within myself to analyze and figure it out. And when I can't figure it out, I don't necessarily think it's the songwriter's fault. I always think that I can figure it out. And so when I don't figure something out, I think it's on me that I've missed something. So I don't know if that's philosophical training or just a natural impulse that I have that, like, I can figure it out. Like, I know some people are critical of others who don't speak proper English, or they might be listening to somebody in an interview who's like from the hood, who speaks in different ways. And they may criticize them because they don't speak a certain way. And I'm thinking, that's really shallow on your behalf, just because you aren't trying to understand what they're saying. You can, and so my approach is, I want to understand what somebody's saying. And if I don't understand it, I don't think it's their fault. I think it's just because I haven't reached far enough to understand. And maybe I can understand everything, and I'm sure I can't. There are certain things like this. There are certain expressions that I may not get, but I love the challenge of being forced to figure it out. I love it when I'm not sort of like treated like a simpleton in some way. I'd rather be challenged and not understand something than just be like overly simplified in some way. So Farm Daddy, there it is. Thank you again for the gift. And that was the first time I've done Pussycat on the channel. And yeah, I didn't have any fear that name of that band was going to be anything salacious. Robert, not from you. I just didn't, because you're a gentleman. So there it is, folks. Thank you, Robert, again. Leave your comments, folks. I'll see you on another video. Keep rocking the country.